what's going on? We are going to do a review of the Hotel Victor off of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach.
Some of the things that I liked were literally right across from the ocean, so it was a very close walking distance, as you can see, like right here. We walk through there. I liked that the restaurant that was connected to it was pretty tasty. I didn't have any really bad reviews for them. And then I also liked staff were pretty friendly and very accommodating. So that were probably my top things that I liked about.
I liked the decor as well. I liked the artwork that was displayed when you first walk in. It was pretty cool. And the pool, the heated pool, that was really nice.
My main huge dislike was the size of the room. It's very, very, very small. I had to pretty much shimmy my way through to get through the room. And the bathroom was, well, I should say the tub or the shower. First off, the tub, it came up so high, probably came up to what, about my knees maybe. So I had to step pretty high, or I had to lift my leg pretty high up to get inside of the shower. And then also for me, I don't like a shower head being right on top of my head. And that's because, I don't want to get my hair wet like that.
Right.
He loved it though.
I like that part, but I didn't. Getting into the bathtub, I think because it was so narrow, it needed like some kind of handle to hold on to, because you had to like hold the glass door and then like.
Oh, and then the glass door.
Right.
It was only a half glass door.
Yeah, it was a half glass door. Some of my dislikes is they had the pool. The pool is on the second floor. I think it's about 7 floors. So the pool closes at 7 o'clock, I believe, and probably because of like the COVID restrictions. But on the second floor, they have like this balcony where you can sit outside and look to like the street and some of the ocean, and you can have like a little nightlife out there. But they shut the whole second floor down after a certain time, so you can't even access that floor. So like you have to, if you want to chill outside, you have to go out in front of the hotel. It would have been nice to do that on the second floor. So I understand though. My other dislike, I'm tall, I'm 6'1". The bed was too low for me. I'm tall, so I gotta bend over and all that stuff just to get in it, and I like my bed a little bit higher, you know what I'm saying. That's about it. But overall, we had a very good experience here. I would stay again, but I want to see, whenever we come back, we like to experience different like hotels. So I would probably stay somewhere else just for the experience. But I would recommend. Would you recommend this?
I would recommend a larger room, but he calls me bougie, which I'm fine with. I just I like nicer things, and I like bigger things.
But would you? But I'm saying, would you recommend this to your? If you had a friend.
If I had a friend and they wanted to come, I would tell them, if you go to Hotel Victor, grab you a suite. Don't grab, the regular room.
Right. Cool. That's it. All right, now we're gonna review the Gianni at Versace Mansion restaurant. We had dinner there. We made reservations through our hotel. I believe Hotel Victor, I think they said that's a sister hotel, because it's a hotel as well.
Probably my only good thing is the ambiance of it. It was beautiful on the inside. Even though it was inside, it was like you were outside because they had the ceiling open or whatever.
Right.
And then my cocktail was good. What about you?
They had a guy playing like an acoustic guitar. I'm into guitars, so I like that a live music atmosphere. I really like that when restaurants do that.
My main main thing I didn't like about it was, well, first let me say this. I'm a cooker, and I know how to season very well. I had the lamb chops with, I think it was roasted potatoes. Neither one of them were seasoned at all. It was very, 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 very bland. I have had way better lamb chops at home. I probably would not recommend this place ever, unless they just want to see the ambiance. That's it.
Right.
Well, and our wait staff, though, he was pretty good.
Right. I had ordered the bone-in steak and a ribeye steak with asparagus. Well, was it grilled asparagus or roasted asparagus?
That was good.
My steak can't, I typically like my steaks like well done, but I had them do it medium well. The waiter said it would be better medium well. It came out medium well, but it was just like lukewarm.
Okay.
I like my my food like hot, but it was just too lukewarm for me. The sauce to dip the steak in was lukewarm too. The asparagus was lukewarm, but the asparagus had a little bit more flavor. The steak, not so much flavor. I had better steaks at like J. Alexander. I love their prime rib steak. And the cost is pretty pricey. I think they charge so much because it's like Versace and the ambiance and it's a mansion and all of that. But if you want the experience, Instagram pictures and stuff like that, sure. But I wouldn't really expect to be blown away by the food. But again, like we had better food.
Most definitely, the food is not worth the price.
Right. All right. That's it. That's it. Okay, on to the thriller boat of Miami Adventure. We took a speedboat down in Miami Beach.
I loved it. It's not my first time on a speedboat, so I enjoyed it. It's been a long time since I've been on a speedboat, probably since middle school. I was glad we got to do it.
For me, I've never been on like a speedboat before. I've done like jet skis and stuff like that.
Not the food.
But not, not a speedboat per se. But I had fun. I like, that feeling of like a jet ski feeling, but I wasn't driving. I was a little scared at times when I was like, oh man, I hope we don't flip. Hope we don't flip over, because he was turning and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. Seeing all of the mansions and like Will Smith mansion, I think they said Shaquille O'Neal's old spot. Yeah, the Bad Boy movie. We saw the bridge where they shot it at, and we also saw the house where they shot Bad Boy movies at. I think they said too it was a mansion where they did the Scarface. So yeah, we had a pretty good time on the boat. Anything else about the boat?
I thought tour guides were pretty funny. I thought so.
Yeah.
They were a little corny, but I like corny.
Right. They had music playing, and they would stop and just give you a tour of the area that we were in. All right, that's it. Okay, so our overall Miami Beach, South Beach experience. What are some of your things that stood out to you that you liked about here? What are some of your things?
So we didn't rent a car. So I appreciated and liked how a lot of things were walking distance.
And we use Uber a lot. Like I first said,
I think we use it a lot.
We use it at least about 6 times.
So I guess our first Uber experience was here,
right,
in Miami. I thought like this, coming to the beach here, the water was kind of more calm, I guess.
Right.
It wasn't like choppy, and it was calm enough for you to get in and stand in, and it was very clear.
Right. The restaurants were decent here. We highlighted some of the bigger ones that we ate at, like the Gianni at Versace. the food here, they do charge a 20% like automatically gratuity. If it's 2 people or 200 people, they're charging you 20%, and they charge another 9% for taxes. So
it'll be each ticket too.
Right.
It's not, so if you come with multiple people, it's not going to be like that whole table get that 20%. Each receipt gets it 20%.
Yeah, so pretty much it's going to be almost 30%, of your food. So wherever you go, breakfast, if it's just a sandwich down here, they charging 20% and another 9% tax. So just be aware of that. The food, the places that we've had were just decent. We went to one of the best food places that we did go to. I don't know what it's called. It's like an Italian restaurant. I'll post the name of it down here. But it had, I like lasagna, so my lasagna was amazing. I had like a Greek salad too. It was good.
Yep, and I had lobster ravioli, which is ravioli filled with lobster. It was very good. The sauce that came with it was very good. That was probably the first meal that I could say I was absolutely 100% satisfied with.
Yeah. The area down here is really nice. It's very, very touristy, but there are some areas where it get a little like you could be robbed. But be careful if you come down here. Definitely just be aware of your surroundings. A lot of people come and try to sell you a little bit of marijuana. So they're down here, trying to distribute. So about the restaurants, they pretty much shut down this particular area of Ocean Drive. They extended the restaurants out into the street for like COVID. So they made like a little boardwalk here, so you can pretty much just walk in the middle of the street and eat outside. Even if it's raining, they have it covered up with umbrellas. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So for the most part, we love Miami Beach. We'll definitely be back. We had a great time. We had amazing weather. The weather was just beautiful.
Yeah, the whole time.
Except
for Saturday.
Right, the first night we came, it was raining, and we was a little nervous. Like, okay, is it gonna rain the whole time here? But the weather is just beautiful, as you can see behind us. It's beautiful right now.
Overall, I had a really good time. It was a relaxing time for me, like a true reset and recharging time. And I don't know if that was just because of COVID, so it's not like a lot of like stuff going on.
Right.
But I needed this time. So, overall, it was good for me.
Cool. Now that's the end of our reviews. We'll put links to some of the restaurants that we went to in the description. So, like, share, subscribe. Money and Nick.